everybody, Gina DeLuca here. Welcome to day 4 of my 30-day challenge of creating something new every day to try to kickstart my creative flow again and get the juices flowing. So yesterday I did a Zentangle. That was something I've never done before. Today I have these scratch papers where it's black and underneath is a rainbow print color. There's lots of places you can get this. This is obviously Arteza. You can find these all over the place, so you can get whatever brand that is available to you. This particular kit I have had, I think, since like 2018 maybe. So I just unwrapped it. I am going through all of my art supplies and all of those things that I have been saying, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. I'm getting to it. That is what this month is about. I'm trying a bunch of new things. I've had things that people have gifted me when they were cleaning house or getting ready to move and decided that, you know, this was a hobby they were no longer interested in or were just not going to get to it. That's how I wound up with those Inktense watercolor pencils, which I absolutely loved. And so that's what's happening today. And so we're going to do a Zentangle on this scratch paper. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see how this turns out. And yeah, so this kit does come with a stylus with which you can scratch the paper. It has a skinny side, a very pointy side, and then a wider side, you know, for scraping off more area. It comes with these 2 little nail file type things for sharpening your point should you need it. And if you're going to sharpen it, I would actually recommend doing it this way as opposed to rubbing it this way, because you can turn as you are sharpening and get a much better point. That is kind of what you would do with graphite or something of that sort. All right, let's get this party started, shall we? I did scratch off a little test piece, so I can say, as I usually do, let's make a mess, shall we? Because we're going to. This is going to be messy. All of this stuff scratches off. Think of it like a scratch off ticket, but black and a little dustier. All right, and now I'm going to come in this other direction. I have a little, a soft brush here so that I can brush off any of this loose debris. All right, so I am going to now go into all of these little corners and round them out. All right, so I have my lines down, I have my hard edges softened, they're rounded out, and now let's have some fun. All right, I will start in this corner, and if we kind of think of this like a flower, and this being the center, and whatever mark you make, if you kind of follow through with it, it'll start to give it some dimension. And it might not look like much right now, but you will see how this works out. All right, so you can see how this is working now. And yeah, I think this is super cool. I love how this looks like it's undulating. And it's very forgiving. You know, if you mess up, it's okay. Nobody's gonna, you know, get nitpicky over a line. Probably nobody but you, because that's how I am. All right, well, I think this is looking pretty darn cool. All right, I'm gonna continue on in high speed. All right, I am down to my last little bit. Again, as I've said, I'm new to the Zentangle thing, but I have to say, getting to that last little square is pretty satisfying. So let's get this in. Yeah. All right, well, here it is. I think this stuff is pretty cool. I'm actually getting some ideas about other things that I can do with this paper. Is this perfect? No, but do I think it looks very, very cool? Yes, I do. I do. I think it's pretty groovy. Yeah. So, you know, hopefully this inspires you to pick up some brushes or pencils or whatever medium is striking your fancy that day. And I do hope that, you know, you learned something. I did. This is my first time working with this stuff. I knew it was going to be messy. And it was. It's going to take me a minute to clean up all of this stuff. But I think it was worth it. I think it's pretty cool. And I got ideas. So that's kind of the whole point, is for me to get my creative juices flowing, to come up with ideas of new things to do. hopefully inspire some people along the way, that someone else might, you know, get the urge to do something creative. And, yeah. And I'm getting to use all of the things that have just been sitting and collecting dust for the past, you know, 8 years or so, or more. I have things that have been sitting around that I have not touched for even longer than that. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you did, please do like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff to help me get back in that nasty owl go rhythm. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. Is that gonna get me, like, you know, stuck in some kind of hidden hole with my videos? My videos are not being shown to most of my subscribers. I have 165,000 subscribers, and I can barely break 200 for videos, for 200 views, which is, you know, mathematically, that does not make sense. And most of those views are not even subscribers. So there's just people stumbling onto my work, but you know, I don't know what happened to my subscribers. Where are you guys? If you see this, you're a subscriber, leave a comment and just say, hey, I'm here. I see you. That would be really nice to know that people are still there. Please do check out the description box below for links to my PayPal tip jar if you feel so inclined. Not expect it, but greatly appreciate it. My website, GinaDeLuca.net, where you can find my art and music and fluid art inspiration cards for sale. You will also find affiliate links and coupon codes. Get yourself some goodies using the affiliate links or my coupon codes, and you will receive a discount at no addition. I will receive a commission at no additional cost to you. You will get a discount. Win-win. That's what I meant to say there. Also, in the description box, you will find the link to our Facebook group, Go Make Some Art. Join us there, post your masterpieces, ask your questions, get some inspiration. A good time is had by most. It is the internet after all. And is there anything else? I hope you join me on this challenge. Even if you can't commit to, you know, this took me a little over an hour. But if you can't commit to an hour, you can set a timer and just do 10 minutes. 10 minutes of sketches, 10 minutes of, you know, draw a tree, do some line drawings, anything to create something, to have a blank page or a blank canvas, and then it's no longer blank by the time you're done. In 10 minutes, you'd be surprised at how much you can accomplish in 10 minutes. Maybe that'll be a future series that I might do after my 30 days is up. And let's see, anything else? I don't know. I guess that's it for me for today. Come back tomorrow for day 5. And I have no idea what I'm going to be doing for day 5. But come back and find out. I hope you have a beautiful day. Now go make some art.